We told you a lot about MS-13 this week. We told you about its tens of thousands of foot soldiers, the murderous violence it commits, the ease with which it infiltrates the U.S. border with Mexico. Tonight, in the final installment of our week-long series, MS-13, we learn more about the gang's deeds from a former member, ask an FBI agent about the challenge of reining in this gang. Watch.
The gang, the MS-13, has grown to be a very structured, well-organized, and violent criminal organization. An MS clique in the United States can easily now coordinate activities with a clique here in El Salvador.
Earlier this week, we showed you a Salvadoran detention center that houses MS-13 recruits. Most of these men are young, many are violent, almost all of them are poor. Inevitably, many will come to the United States. A quarter of the Salvadoran population already has. Once here, they will commit crimes on behalf of MS-13. A former MS-13 gang member told us more about the gang and its connection to the United States. How hard is it for an MS-13 gang member to get into the United States?
It's easy.
Do they get into the United States legally or illegally?
Illegally. The homeboys, the MS-13 homeboys in the United States, they will wait for him at a certain point. They will pay people to bring him over, and they will come and pick him up. So they find him and he stays there.
What can the U.S. government do to fight against MS-13?
What they can do is they must grab the Mexican contacts. They must cut off the communication.
So Mexico is the key?
Part of it. It's part of it. And also the communication. MS-13 gang members here in El Salvador, they must not have forward communication.
An agent with the FBI's anti-gang task force told us firsthand about the challenges they face. So it's very hard for the U.S. government to stop that migration?
You know, it is a challenge. Obviously, we partner with Mexican authorities, and we partner with other federal agencies in the United States to be able to prevent gang members from entering illegally to the United States. It is a continuous effort.
A number of people we've spoken to, including a former MS-13 gang member, have said Mexico is a huge part of the problem. Once they get from El Salvador to Mexico, they're virtually assured passage into the United States illegally. Is the Mexican government cooperating in trying to end this?
Well, I think Mexico is helping some. They don't see it as their problem primarily.
Yes.
They're entering our country illegally. The president has said we're going to end this and create a lawful system that serves our national interests, that we can be proud of, and that serves the interest of our nation.
Of course, we'll be sure to stay on top of the fight against that gang's infiltration into the United States. It matters.